Well, hello everybody and welcome. My name is Jerry Burke. I want to thank you for joining me today. You're watching Unprecedented, Obsessions that Drive Real Game Changers. Thank you for coming back and joining me. We're at episode 6 today. So today's episode, we're going to give you 3 quick pointers. And these pointers, we believe, are going to get you excited. They're going to get you feeling purposeful. We're going to reignite for you the ability to focus on where you're going and what you have to do to get there. So get ready. If you need to get a pen and a paper to write down the 3 pointers that we're going to give you, please take the time right now to do that. But for those of you that are ready to go, we're ready to go. All right, the first strategy we want to give you is the idea that there are 3 obstacles that you have to overcome in your life in order to get back to school, to finish that degree, or finish that GED degree, or to get that additional job that you're looking for, or to believe in yourself once again, or even to go out and partner with somebody on the business idea that you have. So the first thing that you have to do is deal with this challenge, this mental challenge that faces every one of us, and that's called mental laziness. Mental laziness, ladies and gentlemen, that's a challenge that we face, whether we want to admit it to other people or not. Because what happens is, you in the course of life, you become unmotivated. You begin to drift in your thinking about what's important in your life. You begin to just go along every day with the status quo. You let things just slip by you sometimes. You begin to believe that the boat has already left for shore. You begin to believe sometimes that you are no longer part of the game. But real game changers take this obstacle very seriously, and they know that if they're going to accomplish anything in their life, this is an obstacle that they have to overcome. So they gear themselves up and prepare themselves to face this obstacle, the obstacle of laziness. Now, how do you get by? How do you get over, around, and through this obstacle of laziness? The way you do that, ladies and gentlemen, is you begin to think about your reason why. Now, you say, Jerry, what do you mean reason why? Every single one of us that are alive, we've been created for a purpose, and there is a reason why that will drive us to overcome the obstacles that we have to face. What is your reason why? I'll give an example. A lady finds out one day that the babysitter has her kids. She's coming home from the grocery store. She only went down the street to the grocery store. But then she comes back, and as she is approaching the house, she finds out that the fire, that people are screaming and yelling, fire, 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 and that she looks up to the apartment that she has, and she sees smoke coming out of the window, and she knows that her babies are in that apartment with the babysitter. She doesn't worry about the personal dangers involved. She takes action immediately. Something inside her maternal instincts kick in, and she develops a powerful urgency to go up there and find out what's going on and to grab hold of her 2 babies to bring them to safety. Ladies and gentlemen, you become lazy when you don't have a reason why. It's a natural occurrence because it occurs in your mental attitudes about things. Before you know it, you let deadlines slip, and you let things that you desire just pass you by, and you think that maybe I'll catch it next year. Maybe I'll wait till the kids get out of college. Maybe I'll wait till next summer to do this project. Maybe I'll wait till I retire before I go out and start a business. Maybe I'll wait till the right partners show up in my life. You're always thinking about something that has to happen before you go out to do what you need to do to get things to happening in your life. That's called a mental laziness, and we all are victimized by that in our lifetime. But somehow the game changers, they shake themselves and they wake up and they realize that if I'm going to get to the summit, I have to overcome that sense of laziness. So they develop a reason why. Maybe their reason why is that Mama was a person that went out and helped everybody in the community, and she's dead now, and they want to do something to recognize their mother's patriotic duties and patriotic work in the community. They decide to go out and start a foundation for their mother. In their mother's name, they go out and create a daycare center in the name of a great-grandfather that meant a lot to the community and to the family. You need a reason why, ladies and gentlemen, to get yourself started down the pathway. You need a quest. You need to find a reason why. You need to have a quest that drives your lifetime, that drives your mental attitude to shake you out of the mental doldrums that you're in, to shake you out of the rut that you're in. So, ladies and gentlemen, point number one, you need to overcome the obstacle of laziness. Once you overcome that obstacle, here comes obstacle number two. Being an undisciplined person. You say, Jerry, when I do things the way I have to do them, I'm not necessarily an undisciplined person. But I would venture to say that 99% of us are undisciplined in the way we go about living our lives. We're undisciplined because we lack focus. And when you lack focus, you develop the habit of lacking focus. What do I mean by lacking focus? When you don't have a clear objective of what you're trying to achieve, it's easy to let things go in your life. It's easy to let important relationships just flitter away. It's easy to allow things that were important to you to get on the back burner. It's easy for you to become unfocused. So you become undisciplined as a person when you lack focus. You have to have the ability to see clearly what it is that you're trying to build, what it is that you're trying to grow, what parts of your individual development you need to improve upon. If you're not improving upon yourself every week, every day, if you're not learning something new, if you're not developing new characteristics, if you're not sharpening your axe every month, every year, if you're not developing the new iteration of your personality, of your character, then you are becoming undisciplined. And somebody needs to tell you that you are undisciplined because you don't have the focus that you need to overcome the obstacles that you need. The real game changers are obsessive. They don't have to be driven by somebody. They become self-obsessive. They become disciplined. So you say, Jerry, how do I become disciplined? The way you become disciplined, because discipline is a learned and an unlearned behavior, the way that you become disciplined is you take one thing at a time that you can change about yourself. Maybe you need to get up early in the morning so that you can spend an hour studying and researching and learning about this new project that you want to be a part of. You need discipline to do that. So how do you do that? Make a decision that you're going to accomplish this one thing for 21 days. Give your life over it for 21 days. Johnny May comes to your door knocking and asking you to hang out with her down at the club late at night. Tell her no can do. I have a new project that I'm embarked upon, and I got to focus now for 21 days to make it happen. You can take one thing at a time and become disciplined about the small things. That's all I need you to do. That's all I need you to do for me for now. 21 days of being disciplined about one or two small things. Might be exercising for 30 minutes a day, going for a walk for 30 minutes a day. Might be drinking 2 glasses of water when you first get up in the morning just to get your metabolism going. But it's something that you can do very small and very simple, ladies and gentlemen. Becoming more disciplined, focusing more. How about this? How about instead of spending that hour and a half at night watching the nightly news, cut the TV off. Don't watch it for that hour and a half. Spend that hour and a half every night for 21 days. Preparing your mind. Just reviewing in your mind what you have to do. Focusing on a few goals that you have. Give yourself the ability to focus. Give your mind the ability to focus. Cut out some of that time that you spend reading all those crazy newspapers, reading all those love books and all those love novels that get your mind and your imagination focused on other things that are not beneficial for you. I'm not telling you to go live in a hole and go live in the dark somewhere, but I'm telling you to discipline your mind, discipline a few of your